Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. In the series of Yagnopaveetam, Brahma Sutram and its various rules and regulations, let us look at a very interesting topic which we can commonly see in many people. That from time to time I can remove my Yagnopaveetam or Brahma Sutram, keep it aside, and whenever I require it, I will wear it as per my convenience. Can this be done? Mantraputam sitam kaye yasya yagyopaveetakam nodharetu tataf prajño yadicchreya icchet atmanaha. With mantra, once you have worn the Yagnopaveeta in your Upanayana ceremony, this nodharetu, this can never be removed. Tatap prajña, the one who has good intelligence and good brain, wisdom, he will never do it. Yadi icchet shreya atmanaha. If you want your shreyas or your really growth in your life, progress in your life, then you will never do such act. Kayasthameva tatkuryat utthapyanna kadachana. It should always be with your body. Na utthapya. You should never remove it voluntarily by any chance. Sakrid uttaranat tasya prayaschitti yate dvijaha. Even if you do it purposely once, remove it and hang it somewhere, and after some period of time you are wearing it, without prayaschitta you cannot wear a Yagnopaveeta. You have to perform a prayaschitta for doing this, and then only you can wear it. Krodar yadiva lobhat brahma sutran chinatti yaha sakuryat trini krichrani krichra meka mathapiva. If by extreme anger you break or remove this Yagnopaveeta and throw it, or lobhat, some greed in your mind, some desire is there because of which you are removing it, saying that no, I am going to the gym, I want to show my body without my Yagnopaveeta, this doesn't suit me, my image goes down. All these kind of thoughts if you have in your mind, and then you are removing Yagnopaveeta, you will have to perform 3 Prajapatya Krichras, which are very intense vratas for 36 days. And if you are not in a position to perform that, at least 12 days of Prayaschitta or Prajapatya Krichra you have to perform. Only then you will get Shuddhi to come back. Vina Yagnopaveetena dinam ekam api dvijaha. Even one day you spend without your Yagnopaveeta wearing, Brahmanyat hiyate punashvano bhavishyati. You don't remain a Brahmin. Voluntarily, the moment you have removed your Yagnopaveeta because of certain reason and you keep it away, you immediately don't lose the status of being a Brahmin. And punashvano bhavishyati. In the next janma, when you are born again in the next janma, you will become a dog, because you did not know how to keep the status of what you have been given in this particular life. Now this is very interesting, because many people, they are for long period of times they keep their Yagnopaveeta away, and if there is any religious or spiritual function at home, they wear it. It's more of like wearing a bracelet or wearing a gold chain or a ring. They are thinking Yagnopaveeta also can be just put in a coat hanger or maybe a pant jacket hanger wherever, or hook, and whenever you require it, you just wear it and then perform the Vedic ritual and then keep it back because you don't like it. If this is the status, then listen to this. Vina Yagnopaveetena toyam yaf pibati dvijaha. Even if you drink water without Yagnopaveeta. So of course this is applicable for all those people who are small children onwards up to the elderly people who have undergone the Upanayana ceremony and who have Yagnopaveeta. If you drink water without Yagnopaveeta, after your Upanayana samskara, you have just kept it aside and you just drink water, 1 glass of water. Upavasena chaikena panchagavyena shuddhyati. You have to do 1 upavasa as a prayaschitta for doing this act. And you have to drink panchagavya, which are 5 items which are coming from the cow, which have to be mixed in a specific proportion with mantras, and you have to drink them for your shuddhi. Only then you will be eligible to get back to your status. This is another very common thing which many people tell me when I ask them, why are you not wearing Yagnopaveetam? Which is that I am going to office, and in the office setting it's difficult for us to keep the yagnopaveet on your right, wound in your right ear, and this is causing a great problem. So it's better that we have kept it in our cupboard, and from time to time we are wearing, because going to toilet with yagnopaveet is really not good. Agreed. Vina yagnopaveetena vinmutrotsarga kridyadi. Without the yagnopaveet, if you pass urine or sit in the toilet and pass the stools, upavasadvayam kritva danaihi homaistu shuddhyati. 2 upavasas you are supposed to do, 2 fastings, and you have to give dana, and you have to perform a prayaschitta homa, and only then you will become shuddha. So the problem with the modern crowd is that how do we keep the yagnopaveet in our ears? We can't do it when we are going to the toilet. That's why I don't wear it at all. So wearing the yagnopaveet and not keeping it in the ear is a lesser papa as compared to removing it totally and not wearing it at all. That is maha papa. And you have already seen that even if one day if you are without an yagnopaveet, after your upanayana sanskara, you will be born as a dog. It has already been written. So what needs to be done for that? You have to see my earlier video on the same yagnopaveet Brahma Sutra I have recorded. The heading of that video is if my yagnopaveet comes out with bunion, what should I do? So these kind of things I have written, and also have a recorded video on how do you keep it in your ears. So you please see that, because it's a very simple process. You have to put it as a garland right from home when you leave for the office, not in the way you wear under the arm. You put it as a garland, and then when you are going to the toilet, you just remove it and wind it over your ears. There is no need of removing it below the hands, etc. Okay, so that you see our earlier videos, you will understand. So in case if you are doing this kind of thing, 2 upavasas you have to keep and do all these prayaschitta. And finally, sadopaveetina bhavyam sada baddha shikhena cha vishikho hyupaveetascha yadkaroti tat kritam. Always, once the upanayana has been done for you or Janeu ceremony is done, you have to be in yagnopaveet at any given point of time, 24/7, all the days of the year continuously till you die. Sada baddha shikhena cha. Always you should have a shikha on the back. These are 2 compulsory things which you have to have. One is shikha or tuft of the hair behind, and yagnopaveet. Vishikho hyupaveetascha. Without shikha and without your yagnopaveet wearing, if you do any kind of activity, yat karoti na tat kritam, you will not get results of anything. But now most of the people argue that, see, I don't follow all these rituals, I am very modern, though I am Brahmin, but I don't use yagnopaveet, it's fine for me, my life is going on well, everything is smooth. And what do you say for that? The thing in Shastra is very clear. There is something called as sanchita punya. The punyas which you carry from your previous janma and from the childhood, whatever good deeds you would have done from your previous janma, they are all like in a savings account. And whenever you are doing papa now, that savings account credit points are clearing your papas as of now. But remember, that is diminishing. The moment the papas increase in numbers and frequency, your savings account of punyas will become 0 at one point of time, and that is when a huge thunder will fall on the head. Like, I have lost my job suddenly, I am not getting married, I am not having children, I am having fights at home, my mind is not stable, I have huge stress. All these are coming because your Purva Janma Punya balance has become 0 because of the papas you have done. If you have been born in this kula eligible for yagnopaveet, and if something has been dictated and passed on through generations, you cannot decide that this is my life and I will do whatever I want. You have to follow the rule book, the guidebook. The way you follow traffic signal rules when you go outside, the way you follow office rules when you are in office. You think the rules put by Devatas and Rishis are no less than these? They are much, much higher, and they are responsible for your inner peace, without which your peace of mind will completely go. You may have money, but you will not have happiness. Spread this video to as many people as possible and make them aware of Dharma Shastra by spreading the message of Vedaghosham. Namo Namaha.